Tonight we have a special guest joining us, and under our recognitions, we would like to recognize Ms. Tamala Preston for her service to the Covington City School Board. I've served, I guess, the longest alongside Tamala, so we've seen a few things, had some experiences, had some good laughs, and I thoroughly enjoyed my time on the board with you, Tamala. I'm glad that you were able to bring the family here tonight to be recognized. So if you would, step forward and we have a certificate that we're going to present to you in recognition of service and appreciation of care, concern, and dedicated service to the students and staff of the Covington City Public Schools. This is presented to Tamala Preston for your time on the Covington City School Board 2017 to 2020 and 2020 to 2021. And signed by the superintendent. Thank you very much. It's very good to see you.
Good seeing you.
Here.
We can't see to the camera.
And a gift, and most important, you're going to get your nameplate tonight, okay? So we want to make sure that you're going to want to get you a nice little thing and put it on your desk.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
No speech?
I was gonna tell her that was required before she was able to sit down.
Oh, she does?
Melinda.
Thank you.
You give
thank
a
you.
hug.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay. Thank you all. I thought about this moment all weekend. What would I say if I was given this opportunity? And I thought a lot of speeches and things like that. But let me just thank a couple people, okay? And just share a couple things with you all. First of all, I'd like to thank the current board. You all do an outstanding job. Sometimes people don't understand the task that we have been assigned. Like Chair Baker said, we've seen a thing or two. We've been around a couple things or two. But through it all, we honestly have the best interests of our school district at heart. Sometimes people don't understand the difficult decisions we have to make. But I believe we all here because we love our school district. We believe we have an outstanding school district, and we love the students and the teachers and our staff. I just want to share with you, and also I want to thank the City of Covington for appointing me to this service. It's definitely a service. I thank God for that. When my husband and I relocated back to this community, we came back with a purpose, and the purpose was to serve our community. And that leads me into the motivation of being a board member. The first reason I wanted to be a board member is because I love God, and I believe God ordered my steps back here to serve my community. And I love people. I always have. This is one of my classmates, and he knows ever since we were in school. I love people. I love to talk. I love people. No, don't say how many years ago. But I love people, especially young people. And the third reason I came back is because, hold on, I have to write all these things down. Because I have a love for education. Because I understand, my dad taught me and my mother taught me from a very young age that education is a key that unlocks the future for potentials and opportunity. So that was a reason that I got on the school board. I didn't seek the school board, but I did seek to improve what we currently had in place. And it was a hard decision for me to leave the Covington School Board because my heart is with my community. It really is. Because I believe anybody can hear a sermon, but it's good when they see a sermon. And I want our students to know that good things do come from this community. And we can do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can think or ask, because God is with us. And I'm not going to get too long, but those are the things that I wanted to share with you. And also this little bundle of joy, my miracle child, he will be attending that school system. So you better believe, even though I'm not on the school board at this time, I will be back. I will be back in order to secure the future that our kids will have in this community. God bless you. I wish you Godspeed, and thank you for my time. God bless you.
Thank you.
Let me introduce these people.
Yeah.
For those that do not know, this is my husband, Reverend Timothy Preston. This is my bundle of joy, our miracle child, 2 Timothy. You heard of 1 Timothy? This is 2 Timothy. This is mommy's baby. And this is my mother, Louise Washington.
And thank you. Thank you, Ken, thank you.
I can say the experiences that we had, just having conversations with Tamala, public and private, taught me multiple lessons in patience, communication, and just kind of looking inside and figuring out how I would deal with a specific situation that came about that we had to deal with. So thank you, Tamala, for those lessons. I appreciate that. I have thoroughly enjoyed my time in this service with you. So thank you for being here tonight. Anyone else?
I'd like to just say, I've known you since I was 12. And I don't want to say how many years it's been, but the one thing that when I think of you, I think of the word kindness. No matter the situation that I've seen you in, from our youth to adulthood, you always look for the good and you always demonstrated yourself in kindness. And I know, like Bert said, the communication approach that you've taken with the kindness is something that I try to learn, and I probably didn't learn it as well as I should have over the years, but I've never seen you rattled, and I always see you kind, and I think that's a godly trait that God bless you with.
Thank you. God bless you.
I'd like to also say that I've known Tamala since she was a little girl. I didn't know her personally, but she was always around, and then she came to work at Wendy's, and we always put her up front because when someone comes in, you want to see a smiling face and somebody that's ready to serve you. So, she always got put up there, and the customers loved her. And then in recent years, after I retired, Tamala had an after school program, and I came to work there to volunteer. I learned how to take a back seat because I wasn't in charge. I like to be in charge, but anyway. I learned some humility, learned how to work with children on a basis to meet them where they were. Sometimes we have aspirations for our children, but learned to meet them where they were. And she was instrumental in me deciding to become a substitute teacher also. So I really appreciate your service and your smile.
Thank you, Ms. Marie.
Well, I can't be the only one that can take that. I've probably known Tamala the least amount of time from everybody up here. But as we joked about in some of our phone conversations, sometimes when Tamala and I would get on the phone with each other, it lasted a little while. So I appreciate your willingness to help me understand things, either from a different perspective or just understand it at all. And I appreciate the time, as Bert said, watching your approach to public service was a lesson that I needed to learn. But I think mostly what I'm thankful for is just the opportunity to get to know you and to call you a friend. So So I wish you a lot of luck, Tamala.
Thank you, Jonathan.
And I know from what Tamala says, she will be back to join some board in the future because her heart is with our children and our community, and her service to the community has grown in leaps and bounds since she returned to the community. It's been my pleasure to work with you and wish you nothing but good health and happiness with your bundle of joy and your family. And we'll do service like you've done service, with kindness and a smile, and we are always looking out for the best for our children.
Thank you.